What are you doing here? Oh, wait. That's right. Oh, man. Guess what? I ain't got no work till sometimes in April. So I guess I'm going to be at home messing with you. Good morning. You're on the farm. Vlog task for you, Jeffrey Curtis. Well, today I thought we would just do something simple. I put the green screen that I got up back there. We'll see how that works, you know, with the keying, and just to check it out. It's not straight or nothing. All these wrinkles show up, right? But that's all right. I just want to see if it works better than the black. And then I thought we would do a small video about choosing the correct DAW. Coming up.
All right, so there is a lot of choices when it comes to choosing your DAW. There's a lot of choices. Okay, we're going to cover a few of them. And what does DAW stand for? Digital Audio Workstation. Okay, so there's Ableton Live, there is Logic Pro, there is Pro Tools, and there's Fruity Loops or FL Studios, and there's Reaper, and there is the one by Personas, I forget what it's called, and there's a few others, right? There's a menagerie, right? They all claim to do or be the best. Well, really, don't do it like I did it, right? I have, there I am touching my face again. Don't do it like I did it. I have copies of several, right? Each one I paid for, mostly, and then I found out that really there is no difference when it comes to sound quality. The difference is in knowing your DAW, right? So my suggestion to you is to pick a DAW and then learn it inside and out, right? Whichever you want. And because workflow is money, right? So the faster you can work inside of your DAW, the more money you make. If you learn the shortcut keys and all that stuff, you know, it helps you. There are some things that some do better than others, yes, but mostly they're all equal, but they're not all equal in price. Okay, so we're going through digital audio workstations. I'm just gonna, what I did was I just went and looked at this, and I'm just gonna go through this. Reaper's free online. It includes a ton of stuff, right? There is a price that you can pay for even more content, and it's not bad. It's a good way to start. Ableton Live. So I'm gonna sort of go with the most expensive one first, okay? And which for me was Ableton Live. I mean, when I first bought it, it was like $1,200 for the suite. Here it is here. And you see, I just put a little, this is how easy it is. I was just messing around with a few things. What I did here was I put an instance of Diva in. And Diva is by, what is it? UHE. And it's like a go-to synth. All synths aren't the same, but the problem with synths like Diva and Serum and all these is that they come with stock presets, yes, but the stock presets aren't very good. You have to pay more money for the packs, right? And that's where these guys are making the bucks. So Diva, this is just an instance that is default, right? I haven't paid for it, so it's the default preset. On my computer, it's pretty CPU intensive, but my computer has, you know, several cores and stuff. So, right, and then So, and then I run M1 core. I put an M1 instance in here. Now, if you're making EDM music, this is a pack to buy because it's like the standard EDM sounds from the 80s and up, you know. And it's relatively cheap. It's like 140, 150 bucks. All right, let's go from there. And it comes complete with not just this, but the wavetable, a whole bunch of stuff. But and then so I put there, and I got reactors sitting here just for some sounds, and I put a couple loops in here for some drums. And the reason I like Ableton Suite is that it comes stock with a ton of stuff. The learning curve is pretty steep, but it comes stock with a ton of stuff, and more than you'll ever use, right? More than you'll ever use. But that's still not why I use it the most. I use it the most because of this view right here, right? I can just put stuff together, and I'll use this little loop in this thing. See, and I can just mess around and get inspired easier. And then when I find something I like, I can record it over to the other view really easily. Session view. Well, this session view, record it over to the other view. Right, so there you go. Ableton Live. Okay, so that's pretty much my go-to. It's really a tie between this and Logic for me when I do a DAW. I like this one, and it does. There is, you know, a light version and stuff. It doesn't include everything, but this is probably the most expensive. Okay. FL Studios. Okay, so next, Fruity Loops, and here's the thing about Fruity Loops. I said it was the most expensive. It's the most expensive for Windows. For the complete pack with all the VSTs is going to come in about 800 bucks. But here's the thing. If you have an account, you can download the version for Mac. Hold on. We have to choose sound card. Preferences. Audio. Go to the 410. Now let's try it. Nice. It's not mine. Here's the power of this, though. It comes, once you do have it, it has lots of stuff. And it has this view, right, which is similar to, I mean, the idea that Ableton Live has. This is all loop centered, right? You can add whatever you want, and then you got your packs and all your sounds, and it's pretty powerful. And so you get a free trial version, and I don't know how long that lasts, really. It says register, but I think to register it, all it does is it opens up tutorials and other things. And so this is pretty cool, right? And it's powerful. It has a learning curve. But if you want to work in this, then you'll have a lot of fun. All right. Here's what I like the most about this is this menu over here that is already here. You can look in here. Let's see if I can find what I'm looking for real quick. Plugin presets. See that? And you can put your plugin in here, and then let's look at Flex Space real quick. Well, see right here. Now it has all these presets that it just comes stock. You can switch them on the fly. See? I actually like that better than the original sound. See that? See, that sounds really good. Has good echo. It works well. I just don't like the price tag of the Windows version for all the effects and everything. coming in at almost 800 bucks. Pro Tools, it's like, here it is, Perpetual. So it comes in at 600 bucks. Pro Tools Perpetual, right? And so that's a little bit cheaper. So we had Ableton Live at well, it's probably comparable to what FL Studios is now. But Pro Tools, it comes with a lot of good plugins also. Now, the powerful thing about Pro Tools is that there is a free version called Pro Tools First. It allows you to work on up to 3 songs at a time, and you can actually put them up on the cloud and go anywhere in the world and share them with anybody. So that's very powerful, and that's free. You can create from templates. Let me see if I can get to a template. There it goes. Create from. Okay, so it gives you a bunch of templates, right? You can also save your own templates, which I have, you know, for that saves time when you're writing. But just to show you, let's go down to house music. We'll open up a house template and see what's in there. Great. Just open up. Okay, so it gave me a drum loop here to start with, which is, you know, garbage. The thing is that you can go to your view over here. Let's move this out of the way. Normally, the power of this is that you can use 2 monitors. Right now, I'm not going to use a second monitor so you can see what I'm doing. But you have your whole, all your tracks right here, and it sets you up, and it's using Boom right here. Whoops, and there it is. And inside of Boom, right, these are all presets, right? This is all the instruments that it comes with. It comes with a ton of instruments. Boom is its default drum sequencer, and you can load different drum whatevers, you know. Let's see, here it's arranged by time. See that 121 to 140, 150 and above. So if I want to just load one of these up like that, it just automatically loads it, and, you know, boom. You can also change the loops that it loads in here, right? If you didn't like this loop, there's some other ones that you can load and that sort of thing. The power, those are the stock plugins. It comes with a bunch of stock plugins, but not as many as Ableton Live, right? Ableton Live, when you purchase it, it comes with everything you need. This, and then Fruity Loops, you pretty much have to purchase, right, the complete pack to have everything you need. But once you pay the 800 bucks, that is full. But if you buy the light version or whatever, you're going to be needing something. Pro Tools comes with some really quality plugins. It really does. Let's see. Multi-channel plugins. Okay, so instruments. Okay, let me see. Boom is an Ableton Live. I mean, is a Pro Tools. Electric Grand is Pro Tools. I think Poly 6. Structure Free. Okay, this is like FM synth. So that one's, I was thinking of Expand, obviously. Expand is the one that is, it's got everything in it. Instruments. Expand. Yeah, see, this is their basic sampler, and it's pretty good. It comes with just about every set. It's basically like a contact library. It has everything, and the sounds are pretty quality. So that's all inside of Pro Tools. its biggest thing in its favor is this. One, it's studio standard. It is standard for studios. This is their go-to, and has been their go-to for a long time. Unless you're working with film and sound for film, then there's a couple of others that are preferred. But for standard music, Pro Tools has been the industry standard for a long time. The multi-tool, right, has the selector tool and trim tool and everything all in one, and it kind of makes things a little bit faster for me, right? You can cut and do everything pretty fast with that. Also, you can label things pretty fast. So, Pro Tools is pretty good. Logic Pro. It is so complete. It comes about $250 is all. And it includes, I mean, it's not always the best, like the auto-tune, the flex tool that it has, right? Auto-tune. Okay, so here we are. Now it has its basic drummer thing that you can set. Right, you can switch it around on the fly. This is powerful right here, right? Right, look at that. And say I want to put an arpeggiator in here. This is the power of this. The power of Logic Pros is it's cheap, right? Relatively cheap, $250. It comes totally complete. I mean, there is so much. And you can download. Okay, so you go right here. You go to download. Where is it? Sound library. Download updated sounds. Open Sound Library Manager. And here we go. And as you can see, I have it all installed. 45 gigabytes. Oh, we missed one. Okay. 45.7 gigabytes of 45.7 gigabytes of free stuff that you can get inside of Logic. And that is amazing. Now it does have a learning curve, and you know, that's just how it is, you know, but it's probably, for the price, $250, you get all of that, and so that is awesome. Logic. Reason. Okay, what's nice about Reason is it was like $100, okay? And it is really complete also. And you can really get some good sounds with Reason. There's no doubt about it. It is packed full of just about everything you can imagine. And let's see if we can view main mixer here. So here, it's got a pretty strong learning curve, but it comes with a lot of stuff. I mean, it comes with I don't know why it's loading like this. V-Racks. Let's go that way. There we go. It comes with just about every rack you can imagine, and within these racks, there's packs for each one that you can purchase if you want to. But what I use Reason for is I use it as an instrument, right? I rewire to Reason sometimes. And I thought it was great, and a lot of people use it as their main DAW now. It used to be not so good, but now it does audio files pretty well. So, you know, it's cool. You can see me talking right there, see? It connected straight through. Loaded seamlessly. Redrum is a really good drum machine. And what else do I really like about it? The Combinator is in here. Europa, that's a good synth. Let's see if we can go back to the other view. There we go. Okay. So say I want to use one of these. That Europa, was that I think that was this one. Well, that's a good saw. It's like $99. The full experience, $399. Reason 11, $5.99, the all-in package. I don't know. It's all right. You can use it for lots of stuff. GarageBand. Now here's the thing. GarageBand is almost free. And it includes a ton of stuff. It's like a dumbed-down version of Logic, right? And you can look at it. Do a new project, learn to play instruments, lessons, all kinds of stuff, right? So, let's see, say we wanted to make electronic music. Okay, this is what we got. So, not bad, right? And you can change the beats up over here, see? You got all kinds of beats and stuff that you can change up. Let's see what we got. Beats. I like this, the fact that you can just go right through the beats like this. It's definitely the cheapest. And it's got a decent workflow, right? So, and it comes with everything, and you can download a ton. I think that it's probably your best deal for, hold on, for a person that doesn't want to spend a bunch of money and wants to make music. GarageBand is a great way to go. Okay, it's free. Look at that. See, GarageBand is free. So there you go. If you wanna make music and you don't want to spend any money, GarageBand, you can do it right there. Okay, so PreSonus makes is very popular. Studio One. Studio One, you can rent to own it from Splice. Let's see how much it costs. Here it is. Oh, there it was right there. Buy now. Let's see what they're going to charge for buy now. $3.99. Studio One's $3.99. Okay, so we covered. You can look at Reaper, Reason, Cubase. A lot of people used to use Cubase, but I don't know of a lot of people still doing it. The thing about Cubase, Steinberg, is that they invented the VST, right? They invented it, the VST, right? So, so that's pretty powerful. And Cakewalk, that sort of went away. Bitwig, some people using that. Digital Performer, Studio One. It comes stock with your PreSonus board. A lot of people are using it. I don't have experience in it, but you know, Digital Performer, that one is what is. I don't have that one right now either. I checked it out. It has a good workflow, but its biggest power is people that are writing music for movies and stuff like that. They're using Digital Performer more and more because it's great for that purpose. All right, so we covered all of these, right? So it's really up to you. Here's what we came up to. So, if you don't want to spend any money at all, and you want to start writing music, get GarageBand, right? If you want the studio standard and don't want to spend any money, get Pro Tools first. That's the name of it, Pro Tools first. Okay? If you want to spend some money and have a complete pack and go closer to what is studio standard, then I would recommend that you buy Logic Pro X. Okay? If you want to be all the way studio standard, then you're going to have to buy you'll have to purchase Pro Tools with a perpetual license. Okay, so there you go. If you want to have the most complete of all instrument packs, I think the two that have the most complete instrument packs would be Reason Studios. I mean, stock, without purchasing more, Reason Studios, Logic Pro X, and Ableton Live. Now, Ableton Live is pretty expensive, you know, but it has the best workflow for me. If you really don't care about money and want to spend a ton and keep buying packs and stuff, what was it? FL Studios came up at $800 for the complete. But don't forget, there is light versions of all those for like $99. You can buy a version of Reason, you can buy a version of FL Studios, you can buy a version of I think, I'm not sure how much Ableton Live Lite is, but you can buy all those. So, like $99. There is some others. Say you don't have any money at all, and you want to make music, you can always use, let's see what we got here. You can use, of course, Audacity. Right, and Audacity is able to, it comes stock with a ton of effects and stuff, and it'll load all your effects, but it doesn't come with any loops. Adobe Audition, I think I paid, originally, that was the first DAW I used. It comes with this thing called Loopology, which is a ton of loops inside of it, so that was cool, and it's pretty fair. What I mostly like about it, and I still use for, is that you can edit the ID tags in your WAV files, which most of them won't let you do. So that's
a couple notable mentions. Acid Pro by Sony. I know some people that still use that. And let's see. If you are into orchestration and you want to orchestrate, or if you know how to write and read music, then MuseScore just came out with a new version. I think MuseScore 3 or 4, and it's free, and it comes with a nice library of sounds, and you can upgrade the library for free as well. If you want to spend money on the typically almost the same thing, but have a little bit better sound quality and be able to link straight to Pro Tools, then I think it's called Surveillance, something like that. I have it, but I haven't used it in years. But you can also purchase that. Its power, of course, is that you can write in musical notation and then load straight into Pro Tools. And so, a couple programs worth noting. All right, so we covered most of the DAWs that are out there. I mean, there's a lot of them that are left that we didn't really get into Audition or some of the easier stuff, but I hope you enjoyed this video. We just sort of went through them. If you have any questions, leave a comment, ask a question. Please subscribe, ring the bell. Also, don't forget that we are trying to build up the finances to do our music video, so there's a link also in the description for that. And hey, as you're locked up, you might as well make some music, man. You might as well make some music. See you later.
Seek and save the lost. It's the heartbeat of your father that paid the high cost upon the cross. The cost for the lost, paid for. No, it's no God, this love is non-stop.